Hi friends, welcome to Vidyascooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to show you how I prepared this hyacinth beans mutton keema. This mutton keema is a traditional recipe. It's prepared in Bangalore, and during this hyacinth bean season we prepare this for a Sunday brunch or a late breakfast. So it is very tasty and it's a must try recipe. I've already shown you another version using peas, that is few years ago I posted that recipe. I'll post that link also in the description box below this video. Here I'll be using mutton keema. This is with bones. I'll remove the bones once I cook the keema. This keema is washed, drained and reserved. I've finely chopped the onion and reserved. We'll require ginger and garlic paste. This is in cube format because I froze my ginger and garlic paste. Finely chop your onions and reserve. Finely chop your mint and coriander and reserve. Slit your green chilies and reserve it. We need lime. I'll be using Bayleaf, fennel seeds, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom and one dried caper, that is Marathi Mogu. I'll also be using chili powder, turmeric powder. I'll also be using chili powder, turmeric powder and coriander powder. Here I'll be using Durum wheat, which is thicker wheat Rawa format. You can also use the regular Upma Rawa. We'll also require hulled and cooked hyacinth beans. This hyacinth beans I've added tiny amount of salt and cooked it, drained the water. It is nice and soft because it will be easy for us to add the hyacinth beans in our dishes. So that's the reason we cook this prior and reserve it. Here I've heated a pressure pan to cook the meat. I've added 2 teaspoons of oil. I'll be adding the minced meat to the pressure pan along with ginger garlic paste, chili powder, turmeric powder and coriander powder. We need to fry the meat in this oil first. Once you fry the meat, all that excess meaty flavor will reduce. I'll remove the bones eventually once the meat has cooked because we need not add bones in this recipe. But the bones will give a good taste in this broth. So that's the reason we have added the bone. Now once I finish frying the meat, I'll be adding salt as per taste and water. I've added 1.5 cups of water. We need to fry the meat thoroughly. So once that liquid or that broth has formed, it enhances the flavor and taste in the upma. I'll cover the meat. We'll place a whistle and cook it for 3 to 4 whistles. I cooked it for 4 whistles till it's nice and tender. Here I've heated a wok on low to medium flame. Till the meat is cooking, I'll start roasting my semolina. Here I've measured and added the semolina and we'll be dry roasting it. We have to constantly stir this and dry roast it. Otherwise your semolina will start to burn. Once it is dry roasted, it will change in color and it will give a very good fragrance. You have to dry roast your semolina till it releases a good aroma and your semolina has turned light pink in color. Just transfer it to a plate and reserve it. Now we'll check the meat. The meat has cooked. Once the meat has cooked, I'll be separating the bones. We will not use the bones. Here we'll be using only the meat. And even when you're buying meat for this, if you're buying minced meat for this recipe, make sure to get it cut slightly thicker. Don't make it too fine. So you should have meat pieces which is minced but slightly larger pieces. So here the meat is cooked. I've reserved it. we'll prepare the upma. I've heated a wok on medium flame, and to the wok I've added ghee and oil. I'll be adding the spices: Bayleaf, fennel seeds, cloves, cardamom and cinnamon. We'll fry all these ingredients. And we have also added the finely chopped onions, slit green chilies, mint and coriander. We'll fry all these ingredients. We have to fry the onions till it turns transparent. All the ingredients used in this recipe along with measurements will be listed in the description box below this video. A detailed written recipe is posted on my blog. The blog link will also be listed in the description box below this video, along with my social media handle links, that is Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Do click the icon above this video, which will direct you to my blog and to the recipe which I prepared with peas. So I've prepared the same recipe using peas. Here I've added the hyacinth beans. Since it's already cooked, we need not cook it further. The hyacinth beans is already cooked, so we need not cook it further. I've also added the cooked minced meat. Now we'll measure and add the water. So for every 1 cup of semolina, measure and add 2 cups of water. So I've used 2 cups of semolina. I'm adding 4 cups of water, and we have already added the meat broth along with the meat. So when your semolina cooks, it will cook evenly and it will absorb all that moisture. It will be nice and moist. Here you can see the curry has formed. The hyacinth beans and meat has cooked well. At this point I've added the fried dry roasted semolina, and I'll stir it well. Place a tight fitting cover and cook the semolina. Now the upma is ready. Check for salt and add salt if needed. You can see that the semolina has absorbed all that moisture and liquid, and it is cooked well. So the Kheema upma is ready. Now at this point I'll be adding lime juice, mint and coriander which is chopped and reserved, and we'll serve it as hot as possible. This is a fantastic recipe to prepare during Sundays or during any time of the week. So during this hyacinth bean season, we definitely prepare this recipe. It is a must try. Now my upma is ready. I've served it as hot as possible. We enjoyed it with raita. Give this recipe a try, friends, and post your comments. If you enjoyed watching this video recipe, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more recipes. All the links to my blog and social media is listed in the description box below this video, or you can click the icon above this video which will direct you to the blog and other videos. I will be seeing you soon with the next recipe video. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching.